Death of the Outsider is a standalone expansion of Dishonored 2 that seems to set out to end the story of this franchise. Here you play as Billy Lurk, out to put an end to the Outsider, aka the guy that gave everyone their fancy moves. Playing aggressively, I beat this expansion in about 4 hours. Needless to say, it's pretty lengthy for what it is, as I'm sure a pure stealth playthrough would double the size. Billy brings her own set of skills to the table. You're still able to dash through the air like Corvo, but she's able to get her Eliza Thornberry on and talk to rats to get clues on her task at hand, steal the identity of NPCs to sneak past guards, and freeze time to play as an orb of energy like in Beyond Two Souls, where you can go through cracks to spawn a point for you to teleport to. Also mark bone charms around to buff your character's stats. You have a sword and bolt gun at your disposal for combat, and thankfully this time there is no skill tree. And I say thankfully because every ability is unlocked through story progression. This means that the game forces you to use abilities for level progression like I've been suggesting the game does from the start. This means even the most aggressive person like me isn't just going in there parrying and dodging bullets. I had used my abilities to problem solve. The world is crawling with targets and even contracts, but unfortunately the world here in Death of the Outsider just isn't interesting to explore. It's probably the laziest design I've seen in a Dishonored game. This is where the otherwise solid expansion is hurt the most. Absolutely zero memorable moments or levels. The Outsider deserved a much better send-off than what he's been given here. I still had a decent amount of fun disarming traps and outsmarting enemies, especially once I unlocked the ability to blast enemies in the air with my sword. And of course I love the fact that the game goes the route I've always wanted with designing levels around abilities, and as a result abilities being able to be used frequently without consumables attached. But these levels are just a bore, making Death of the Outsider a very forgettable experience. If you're a Dishonored fan, of course pick it up to see what potentially is the end of this series, but as a stealth fan in general, this is a very skippable standalone. I give Dishonored Death of the Outsider a 6.5 out of 10.